Hello everyone. Right, today I'm going to do something that's been very well done on YouTube, and that's a baked gammon. But I haven't done it myself, so I thought I'm going to have a go because people have asked me if I've tried it. I haven't, and I'm also going to use my own type of glaze for it a bit later on because I do like a gammon that's glazed. So I've got a 1K piece of gammon and it's sat on 2 pieces of silver foil. So I'm going to wrap it up tight. Then I'm just going to put it in and bake it in the Ninja for around about probably 35 minutes. Then we'll stop it, take it out. I'm going to cut the fat around the top and put a glaze on it and put it back in for maybe 5-10 minutes more, depending on the temperatures that's coming up from my meat thermometer. So let's get this wrapped up. It's just a bog standard supermarket gammon joint, okay? So as I said, tightly. I've watched a few of my favourite chefs on YouTube that use air fryers to get some tips on the best way of doing this, and most of them seem to wrap it in foil to keep the juices in. Right, so let's squeeze it, keep it all nice and tight. Right, that's my 2 pieces. I do have my big Ninja here, but I thought because this is such a popular machine, I'm going to try and get it in this one and cook it in this one. And yes, in it goes.
Stop. Take it out. Get a silicone basket. That's going to be red hot. I just thought about it from last time.
Yeah. So let's just... Okay, so that's all beautifully tightly wrapped. I'm going to pop that into a silicone basket so I can at least get it out later. Pop that in. It's a little bit tight, but it's fine. It's in. Okay, let's get this on. So we're going to go roast, and I'm going to go 190, guys. And I think I'm going to go 45 minutes. And we're away. See you in 45 minutes. Hi guys, this looks lovely by the way, but it's not finished yet. I did turn it halfway through. I thought I'll look at it, got it out. I initially ripped the top piece of foil anyway, but I decided, I thought, oh, it doesn't, don't think it needs the double foil, so I took it off. So it's been in single foil and I'm very happy with the results, so just thought I'd update you on that. So my next job is I've got to stand this up. I've got my knife. We've got to cut this layer of skin off and leave a thin layer of fat for me to score. So I might need my little heat-proof mitts on this. Let's see. Right, so okay, so we've got that bit of skin off there. So they say to just put a very gentle score into this. Normally at Christmas time I'll do a big gammon and bake in the oven, and I would put cloves and things in it. But as this is summertime, and this is a small tiny joint because, you know, it's summertime. Or supposed to be summertime. I thought I'm just going to try this, having not done it. So anyway, I've made up just put that there so John can see that. That is going to be my kind of glaze. Shall we call it a glaze? Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. I'm glazing it. So that's going to be my glaze. And what's in there is a tablespoonful of orange marmalade. I was going to use apricot, and then I thought I'm making it too sweet. So what I've done is I've gone the other way. I've gone sweet and sour. So I've used 1 tablespoonful of marmalade, 1 large teaspoonful of Dijon mustard because I like the flavour Dijon gives, and then the rest is 2 tablespoonfuls of honey. Now I haven't heated it up because it's quite runny, and I thought if I make it even runnier, it's not going to stick in the bits where I want it to stick. So I'm just winging this and hoping. Okay, that's over that bit. Now ideally I want this to kind of stand up in the pan and get that all like crunchy. So but I don't know if that's going to happen. I think I might use this foil as a base to keep it stood up. So get that. God, it smells. This for a glaze smells yummy. So it's only going to get a few minutes because this is cooked. I did the temperature gauge thing and it was up near the thermometer, the digital thermometer, and it was up near 70. So I was delighted with that. That shows it's cooked. Right, and I will give it another baste once I'm in there. So I'm putting my crisper base back in, which I took out for the actual roasting. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and make this a base, stuff it around it, to just try and keep it stood up in there. Oh, one thing I hadn't thought about, folks, that's not going to work. And do you know why? Because it's quite tall. Right. Oh, yum. Right. Now it might work. Right, I'll set it going. And then I'm going to give it another, I'll say, we'll do for 7 minutes, stop it after 3 and just give it another coat of this lovely glaze. Okay. Oh. Right. Oh, dear me. I'm having all sorts of problems today. Right, that's going to have to touch like that. Because you do not want anything touching your elements. Yeah, so what I'll have to do is, I think, do that with it and then turn it over. Yeah, I will turn it when I bring it out. I should have used my big ninja. Right, okay. Let's go air fry now because I want that coating to crisp up. So let's be brave. Okay, and what did I say I'm going to do? 7 minutes. Right, okay. I'm only frightened because there's honey in there. I don't want anything burning. Caramelizing, I don't mind, but I really don't want it coming out black. So, okay, so in 3.5 minutes, I'm going to turn it the other direction, reglaze it, and fingers crossed, this will be delicious. Okay, right, this has had actually, I stopped it at 3.5 minutes, and I thought it needs more time. So I've given it the full 7 minutes on one side. And as you can see, man, the last 5 seconds it started to smoke, which quite worried me. But I think I've got to relax a bit. It's the probably the honey burning off a little bit. So now I'm coming back on this side. Going to give this a nice coat and give this 7 minutes. But I will be checking it because, like I say, it's very easy when you're using sugars to burn things, and I don't want that happening. So, but I want this. Oh, and it smells good, folks. So if I can get this bit to crisp up the same, I'll be happy. I was just saying to my husband that the recipe, the lady I was following who'd done this, and it looked delicious, her air fryer was a Kasori. And now it just shows, you know, my timings weren't working the same as hers, and I was following hers. So it just shows how each machine is slightly different. Fan, you know, and also in mine, as John mentioned, there wasn't much space for the air to circulate. So I should have used my big one. So it's learning curve. Anyway, back on. So let's go. Oh, let's stop that a minute. That was 7 seconds left on that. Right. So it had 6 minutes and so many seconds. But I'm going to put 7 on this. And again, I might stop it at, I'll stop it at 4 and have a look. So back on, air fry. And I'm going to go 7 minutes. Start, and I'll stop it in 4 just to check that I'm not going to burn the place down or burn my baked gammon. See you in 4 or 5 minutes. Okay guys, we've just given that 4 minutes, and we both decided we feel that possibly 4 minutes is enough. Just going to try and get this. Yes, I don't think I want it doing any more than that. Oh wow, that looks lovely. Now what I've got to do is that's got to stand there. I'm going to cut into it, but I need to let it just stand there and rest I always let my meat rest, so it's just going to stand there and rest, and then when it's cool enough I'm going to cut a slice off and let you know how it tastes and what I think about it, how it's cooked. It's definitely a lot quicker than I've ever done a piece of gammon in the oven, so, and it's a totally different way of doing it. It's quite new for me, but yeah, that looks, I'm very pleased with that at this moment, but I'll come back to you in a few minutes when this is cool. Right, hi guys, we've cut into it just to try it. Oh, the glaze is delicious. I could just eat the glaze, but it's beautiful. Absolutely cooked beautifully. I could probably stand here and pick all day on it and just eat it, because that's what I'm like. But yeah, loved it. That's a success story. I will put cloves in my Christmas one, but I'll probably do it the same way. No, I won't. I'll use my big Ninja. That's what I'll do. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already cooked this, and you probably have, try it.